There we go. And they're off, and breaking outward was Flashy Red Corona. Towards the outside, Taylor Tack broke well on the far outside, exciting the planet. Down towards the inside, Flashy Red Corona straightened out. Now RG Trace Effort's trying to close between horses. It's RG Trace Effort on the outside, exciting the planet. Flashy Red Corona on the rail, exciting the planet on the far outside, exciting the planet's going to win it in the neck. Very tight for second. Flashy Red Corona and RG. And they're off, and breaking inward there was Serrano. On the outside, Crescent McCain is hustled up for their lead. Serrano is hustled up towards the inside. Pushback Jack is trekking off third. He's going to have to go 3 wide into that turn. General Gabe, after that bad start, has now moved into third, but he's 3 lengths off the leader. And the trailer is Capella Etoile. 5 lengths would cover the field. A half mile to go. Serrano and Blandford Stewart show the way by 2. Crescent McCain tracks that one, racing in second. General Gabe has moved through along the rail to be right there in third, just 2 lengths off the leader. Big gap now, 4 lengths back to Capella Etoile, who's got 6 lengths to make up. And outside of him, Pushback Jack's not doing much on the far outside. They race into the far turn, a little over 1/4 of a mile to go. Serrano shows the way 3/4 of a length, but General Gabe is right alongside now, and General Gabe comes up to challenge. They have now put 4 lengths on Crescent McCain, who's backpedaling through the field, and then Capella Etoile. They come to the top of the lane. Serrano is still there by a neck. General Gabe is in attack mode on the outside. They're off the turn, and General Gabe comes up to challenge. On the inside, Serrano and Blandford Stewart on the inside. General Gabe and Tyler Walker on the outside. Head and head, nose and nose for the wire. General Gabe and Serrano head and head, nose and nose. Serrano wins at a nose from General Gabe. Crescent McCain was third, and Capella Etoile was fourth. And they're off. Got away in a beautiful line. Real Foxy Lady is hustled up towards the outside. Millie and Marie between horses, and down towards the inside, Bargain By. Sonalta's going to track off those leaders in fourth, just 4 lengths off the leader, and that leaves the trailer Disco Miss. They race around the first turn, and Millie and Marie and Trevor Simpson show the way by ahead. Real Foxy Lady is right alongside in second, and they're going very quickly up front as they're battling it out in a speed duel. Big gap of 5 lengths now. Back to Bargain By, who's tracking those 2 in third. Sonalta's racing in fourth, and now has to get a little closer. He's 6 lengths off the lead, and joined on the outside by Disco Miss. They race into the far turn. 2-ply battle on the lead. On the outside, Real Foxy Lady and Vincent Palmer. Along the inside, Millie and Marie and Trevor Simpson. They're stride for stride. But now that pace duel may be taking its toll as they're beginning to close in from the back of the pack. On the inside, Bargain By. Between horses, we got Sonalta. On the far outside, Disco Miss. The first one to give in is Millie and Marie, but Real Foxy Lady's going to try to go on with it. She's won the battle, but can she win the war? She's off the turn, but here comes Bargain By, swinging off the rail and coming on the outside. On the far outside, Disco Miss. Real Foxy Lady is weary. Between horses, Bargain By. On the outside, Disco Miss. Real Foxy Lady's going to gut it out and get there. She wins at 3/4 of a length. Disco Miss ran second. Bargain By was third. Sonalta ran. And they're off. And Zuman Zena broke inward, but broke well. Towards the outside, Shawnee Bye-Bye. On the far outside, Glittering Wave. Down towards the inside, My Serious Time. But it's Glittering Wave on the far outside. Zuman Zena between horses. On the inside, My Serious Time. Glittering Wave on the far outside. Glittering Wave and Ramiro Castillo. One at the neck. Tight for second between My. Andrew Wright's back aboard. They're all in line. And they're off. And on the outside, breaking in badly was Canadian Timber. Along the rail, Hawks Ammo got away well. Yuppie Girls right there on the far outside, as good as speed. But it's Hawks Ammo along the inside. On the outside, Canadian Timber, but it's all Hawks Ammo and Blandford Stewart. They win it clear. Tight for second. Right there was as good as speed, Canadian Timber and SLS. And they're off. On the outside, Lowen is hustled up towards the inside, Ever Ringing. Along the inside, Stamp of Approval got away third. On the outside, Alley Trap is right there in fourth, just 3 lengths off the leader, and that puts another King in fifth and last, and 5 from the front. The race into the first turn, and Lowen and Laris Allen on the outside show the way by ahead. Joined by a companion on the inside and Ever Ringing, and they begin to quicken the pace now midway around the turn, a half mile to go, and these two now streak away to lead by 5. Stamp of Approval tracks off that speed duel, racing in third, just 5 lengths off him. Another 2 lengths back to Alley Trap, is racing in fifth, got about 7 lengths to make up, and the trailer is Another King. 8 lengths would cover the field. They're still locked in battle up front. On the outside, Lowen and Laris Allen. On the inside, Ever Ringing and Larry Munoz stride for stride. And now Stamp of Approval begins an ominous presence right behind them in third, and Stamp of Approval is on the move. A big gap back to the others, Alley Trap and Another King. They're midway around the turn, 3 across the track now on the outside. There goes Stamp of Approval, and Stamp of Approval puts his head in front. Between horses, Lowen's trying to go with him, but Stamp of Approval has fled the scene off the turn. He opens up the lead by 2. Lowen and Ever Ringing are battling it out for second, but the win is in the bag already. Stamp of Approval and Ramiro Castillo. They win it by 3. Ever Ringing ran second. Lowen settles down now. Looks like they're all ready. And they're off. In the middle of the pack, Kick Butowski got bumped from both sides. On the far outside, Autumn's Dashing Moon got a flyer, and he goes right to the lead. Along the inside, Blink and He's Gone is right there, and Kick Butowski between them. But it's Blink and He's Gone on the inside. Autumn's Dashing Moon on the outside. Autumn's Dashing Moon is going to blow them away. He wins it by close to a length and a half. Blink and He's Gone ran second. Kick Butowski was third, tied for fourth between Tiny Dash of Bling and Bound Up. And they're off, and breaking slowly was Dunkirk Storm, also Hungarian Choo Choo. Towards the outside, It's Up to You goes for the early lead. On the outside, Distinctive Image, and along the rail, that is Shakti Force. They thunder by the grandstand for the first time, and It's Up to You and Tyler Walker show the way by ahead. Moving through along the inside, there is Shakti Force, and these two are now stride for stride. Racing in third and racing a little wide is Distinct Image. After that bad start, now Dunkirk Storm has found the rail, and he's racing in fourth, just 3 lengths off the lead. Between those two is Hungarian Choo Choo, then a big gap of 4 lengths back to Seattle Cypress. They race by Brucey's Gate, and on the lead is Shakti Force, the lone filly showing the way by ahead. It's Up to You is right alongside on the outside, racing in second. Gap of 2 lengths back to Dunkirk Storm, who's looking for racing room along the rail. Just outside of that one, we got Hungarian Choo Choo, and 3 wide on the outside is Distinct Image. Another 2 lengths back to the trailer, who is Seattle Cypress. They bunch up now midway around the turn. On the outside, that's It's Up to You. Along the inside, Shakti Force, they're stride for stride. Dunkirk Storm's going to try to look for some racing room along the rail. They're off the turn, 3 across the track. On the outside, It's Up to You. Dunkirk Storm has found a seam along the rail, but It's Up to You has the lead in the middle of the racetrack. Dunkirk Storm is charging on the inside. It's Up to You and Dunkirk Storm. Dunkirk Storm's going to get there. He wins it a neck from It's Up to You. Shakti Force was third. Hungarian Choo Choo ran fourth. And they're off, and breaking terribly on the inside there was Just Tripping Along. Got absolutely left. In fact, he's being eased. The rest of them continue on, and Private Swing broke well and goes right for the early lead and hustled up on the inside. Now Russian Russ wrestles away the lead from him down the backstretch. Gap of 3 lengths now back to Daniel Be Good, is racing in third. He's 4 lengths off the leader. And just inside of that one, we got the fourth and trailer, Strikingly Sinful. Quarter of a mile to go, and Russian Russ and Neil Husbands shows the way by a length and a half. Racing in second is Private Swing, swung to the outside by Laris Allen for his run. Along the inside, Strikingly Sinful's trying to put in a run now. They're off the turn, and here comes Private Swing on the outside. He puts his head in front. Russian Russ is trying to repel him, but he's got no fight for him as Private Swing goes right on by. And Private Swing and Laris Allen win number 17 in the career of Private Swing. He wins it a length and a half. Russian Russ ran second, tight for third between Daniel Be Good and Strikingly Sinful. Racing in the Triple K Oilfield Services Grande Prairie Derby, and a terrible break for a Moonbeam on a Stone. Shooter in the Bush goes right for the early lead and quickly opens up 2 lengths. Racing in second is Chattering Nikita right there racing in second. Just outside of that one, racing third, we've got Riverside Value. 4 wide on the outside is Bradley Russell, is moving up into third, just 2 lengths off the lead. Sunny Creek is racing fourth. He's got 3 lengths to make up on the leader, and the trailer after that terrible start is a Moonbeam on a Stone, who's 6th and last and 4 lengths from the front. They thunder by the grandstand for the first time, and Shooter in the Bush and Trevor Simpson going to show the way with 1 lap to go. Chattering Nikita content to track that one, racing in second. Racing 3 wide now on the outside is Bradley Russell's been hung out the whole way, racing third, 3 lengths off the leader. Sunny Creek is racing in fourth, moving into third now, still 4 lengths off the leader, who's got a pretty easy lead up front. Riverside Value is going to have to pick it up and being asked, as a matter of fact, right now, still 6 lengths off the lead, and 3 more back to a Moonbeam on a Stone. They race up the backstretch now, and Shooter in the Bush has got some challenger now from Chattering Nikita, but now Shooter in the Bush lets out a notch, and he opens up the lead a length and a half. Chattering Nikita can't quite go with him and quicken now. Big gap of 7 lengths back now to Sunny Creek, who's under ride and not doing much, and the others got some running to do. The midway around the turn, Shooter in the Bush has opened up the lead by 5. Chattering Nikita is going to try to hold on to second, but she's getting tired. Far back to Sunny Creek. They're off the turn, and Shooter in the Bush is gone. Shooter in the Bush by 5, 6, 7 lengths now, and it's all Shooter in the Bush and Trevor Simpson, the impressive, easy winners of the Triple K Oilfield Services Grande Prairie Derby. Chattering Nikita held on for second. Sunny Creek was third. Riverside Value ran fourth.